There you go. About 10:30 Wednesday night. Moonrise. I wish I could get a better picture. It's better in the video. I just tried taking a picture and it's washed completely out in the picture. And I don't know why somebody's out there bellering, but it better not be important. Because I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, picks up that orb about like it did the one last night, huh? Yeah, a few critters are starting to come in. If they come in, they'll get fed. If not, I ain't going to feed them. And there's almost all our share off the neighbors. There's one broken bale down there and 2 windrows. So I gotta run down there. I'll wait till the top of those windrows dries off anyway. And get them raked up where they'll dry. One of those loads may be some wet stuff. It's along where the windrows are that we left. We'll see when we get to it. That's what the probe's for, right? And last year we had trouble with our oldest one, so we got another one. Then we had trouble with that till we figured it out. So I got one in the shop, which is great for field checking. Loose hay anyway, because we put it in a PVC pipe and then pack it so you can test it. And we got one in each tractor with the balers, so that way there's no messing around. But anyway, yeah, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna put that in because I gotta move a bunch of stuff. And I got all this stuff to do. Well, I looked in here this morning and I didn't see any extras. I mean, if there are, they're red and white, not black, with a white stripe on his face. That steer yesterday. And we found out where he come from, all that stuff. And I don't remember if I got it in the video here or not, but we try to make sure and sell in pairs. And we used to run 3 different groups of cattle. It was kind of a pain because you get, well, one from that group and one from that group that they paired up nicely together, but they didn't grow up together. So they didn't know each other. And we had a couple issues over the years with that. So anymore, we look back and see what group they're in and try to pair them up that way. So, at least they're used to each other and they don't decide, oh, I don't know you, I'm going to leave. But anyway, what happened to the one yesterday was he was sold by himself, delivered on Monday. He was content. His only company was 2 sheep, and apparently he seemed all right with the sheep, but the sheep didn't care for him. And the gentleman said at 10 p.m. he was laying on the pasture chewing his cud. Well, at 6 a.m. he was standing over there in line waiting for breakfast. He had a couple little scratches on him. He either ran through some brush somewhere or scraped on a fence someplace, who knows. But the guy that sold it to him, he just decided, well, I don't have another one to send to you. So he came, picked him up here last night. I was still stacking. And he took him home, back to his house, where he has company. So, their deal's their deal. He sold the steer for what he sold it for, and he's going to feed him out for the guy and charge him for the feed, and that's it. So I hope, if they do it again, the guy's nice. He knows his shit. He's got good fences, but the little bugger cleared him. And we did find some hoof prints in the driveway, so I think he came down the driveway. We found some just outside over here. And the only way I can figure he got in there, the green gate, there's no way he'd fit up there. There's a water line there too. If he got in the calf pen, it's a pretty good jaunt to get up and over that one because it's a taller gate. But right there by the water trough, I think that's where he come in. I don't know. Can't say for sure. I'm in hell if we'd had the gate closed off. Whoa, that's a fuzzy picture. You know, he might have just been in this pen when I fed. Who knows? But anyway, that's taken care of and done. And getting stuff cleaned out here so I can put some hay in at some point. I'm probably not going to get started on it today. Too many other directions to go. And at some point, I got to take one of the bigger tractors and hook onto that thing and get it off the blocks and roll it down the hill. And we're trying to consolidate. I got enough empty. In fact, there might be another empty one here in just a couple of minutes. Enough empty totes that we're going to put the small ones inside the big ones and stack the big ones up. Get them out of the way. Well, at least take less space. And then, you know, just deal with what we got to deal with. In the meantime, these two are full. That one's got some in it. That one's empty. I got one outside that's still full of seed, and an empty one outside. Well, I got a bunch of stuff moved in the barn, out of the way, you know, yada yada. Only thing I got left to do before I can put hay in is get the versatile moved back a little bit. These windrows were over there by the fence. Now they're over here. And well, like anything, the more you move it, the more it dries. So, yeah, well, I just keep moving it. I moved the one I'm on, I moved where that one is. And I got that one close, so now I've just been doing one. And then turn it right back down on the other one. Nice thing about the V-rake, I mean, really it isn't taking any longer than if I use the other set of doubles, because I'm going up and down. And I can raise it, which I did coming through some of that ditch over there. It still took it clean. I don't think I took any teeth off. I hope I didn't. But there's what we got. And she's sitting here waiting to run the tedder right through this stuff to bust it back up. I'm kind of hoping she'll hit that bale over there too. I hit it, but if she hits it, it might do a better job. I don't know. And I'm just about perfect there. So anyway, I'm going to get out of her way. Figure I'll get you a little bit of her going. I can hold still. And if you can see through the window, I can't see squat on the screen. I can just tell where she's at. So, but if you go up, turn around, come right back down, and then she's done. Then on to the next field. She's got 2 more fields to do. Wanted to get done a couple days ago, but get them done today, and maybe we can bale this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. No, I think she's in the screen. I can't tell. All I see is a reflection of myself. Let me rectify part of that. Take my glasses off and I can't see anything. There you go. Well, she's not quite half done with this piece. She told me when she did the first piece that it felt dry enough to go. And I decided she was probably due for some refreshment, so I brought her cold water and brought my hay tamper and my moisture meter. I checked the spot that she hadn't caught over here coming in the corner. Just an average windrow from cutting the corner. You miss them when you turn. And 8.4 I think it was. I met her over here by the corner, and the ground she was on had a pretty good clump, so I took it. 10.2 and 12.4. And I think that was probably a good representation of most of the rest of this field. But the canary grass, we're good to right there, but right here, even after she fluffed that up, if you look at the ground right here, yeah, the ground ain't even dry yet. So there's a strip of it here, and then about the middle of the screen, they're just short strips. They might be dry, but we're not going to get to bale this today anyway. But it is dry enough to bale right now. And so you might say, well, why are you still running the tedder rake through it? Well, there's gophers and moles and all that good stuff. And tedder rake does a pretty good job of knocking the dust out of the hay. So why pack any more dust around than you have to? But I think what we're going to do when we start baling here, we're going to skip skip that strip anyway. And we may skip this row. And it gets soft where I'm standing. I'm sinking in. Start in a couple rows and get a bunch baled and get some bales out of the way, and then take the outside rows and roll them in, get them on dry ground. So I should walk clear over there, but no. Last I looked, it was 85 degrees, and I think we hit 90 since then. So, and the next field I got a long walk, because the place I got to check in yet is nowhere near where I can park. But there, you can see the nice green in that, because it's still wet. Yeah, this, I checked here in the corner, and for some stupid reason the probe didn't want to read anything. It read 0. It wasn't wet. So I went down there where it's shaded, went in there a little ways. That gets early morning sun, and probably by noon it's in the shadows. So 10.4 over there, so this is plenty dry. And basically from the center to the left, all that is so freaking light that I got to put like 4 or 5 windrows together to make it worthwhile. So I'm going to go get the double rakes and come up and put a bunch of those together, at least get them next to each other so we can do something later. Most of the rest of this 2 windrows is enough. I got to cruise pretty fast, but that upper part, yeah. Although these windrows fluffed up, they look pretty good. Look like there's more there than there is. Oh. And this actually looks better right now than it did when I cut it. Except for I can see up there kind of below his shop, there's a dark colored spot. That's just a bunch of shit. I might even just go around that, I don't know. May leave it there. There's some weeds in there that I don't really care for. I mean, they shouldn't hurt anything, but oh, we don't need them. There's your Gila Mountain Hood today. The other day it was just shadows at the top, made it look like there was nothing there. It's like that was weird. Thought I'd show you that quick. It's empty, like anywhere else to put it. And there's a short stack up there. After I checked those other fields, I went back down and checked the neighbors. At 8.5% moisture, I said, yeah, we're going to do it. So it dried out really good. And shop doors are open because before Ty took off with the baler, I went ahead and played with the air conditioning. Had it happen a couple of times. Things are fine for 2 or 3 years and end up with too high a pressure for some reason. So got that taken care of, and 90 degrees out here. Had 55 degree air coming out of the vent, and she said it was still dropping, and the pressures were where they should have been. So anyway, I think we're going to call it a day. Becky and Ty just got the garbage cans took up, and I just backed my way clear around there after unloading. So, is that enough hay off that place? Hell no. That's what we get. Speed demon. Speed demon. Ah! Oh, and she dusted me out. As if I didn't get enough dust in the bale wagon. Okay, say thanks for watching, Ty.
Thanks for watching, Ty.
Thanks, everybody. Hope you all had a good Thursday. And oh yeah, there's what we did in here. Other side's cleaned out, except for the skid steer sitting over there. I remember what that thing's called.
Huh?
Skid steer. It's just still over there. See? Right there. Can you see? Can you see? And, oh yeah, look at it. It's because I got everything on one pallet and I set it right there.
Well, if you're going to start talking about that stuff, do we need to do nail cam too?
Oh yeah, everybody likes to see her nails. Oh, so here, let's go this way. So turn them this way. Oh, there we go. Now we can see them. The light's better. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.